Day 2 here at Homesteaders of America.
If you're not familiar with Premier, you may have seen our products in use on farms around you, or maybe even on YouTube or elsewhere on the internet. The main product that we offer is electrified netting. It's a portable electrified fence for containing animals, or...
Start with what you like. Always start with what you like. You might need to eat your inventory. Now, let me just say here as I start through this, I am pushing everyone here a little bit. Some of you are just starting down this journey. This is your first exposure to homesteading. I think within the core of not all for sure, but many homesteaders is this little core idea that if I could take my homestead to a salary and stay home and earn a living here, I'd like to do that. Am I right about that? Yeah. So I'm going to put, so this whole talk here is to encourage you, to inspire you to take that little grain of self-sufficiency and independence that you're nurturing and move it forward. So, what are you gonna grow? I mean, you'll leave this fair and you'll have every brochure from every exotic breed and little hairy cows and little, feathered-legged chickens and warty tomatoes and everything that you can imagine. So look at your grocery bill and look at what you like to eat and start with what you like. Do the opposite of industrial anything. All conventional advice is always wrong. Don't go to the extension office. When our family started, Dad sought the advice of every, agricultural guru, paid for advice to come in and tell him, and it was public, private, didn't matter what it was. Graze the woods, plant corn, borrow more money, build silos, build a Tyson chicken house. Well, they didn't say build a Tyson chicken house back then, that's what they say today. That was way long before Tyson was building chicken houses. That advice from the conventional sector will always be wrong. And boy, we have never had more options to get unconventional advice than we do today. When our family started, there was no such thing as an internet. We had typewriters, and we had postage stamps, 5 cents a piece.
Yeah, exactly.
We wrote notes with an ink pen that worked. It didn't give you a little bit of smidgen of, anyway. And so, if I may make a shameless promotion to, we've launched with a great team our Farm Like a Lunatic series. And to be sure, video is not my medium. I'm a word guy. I like books. I like, I'm a word guy. But I know that things are going video, and so we've teamed up and launched this Farm Like a Lunatic series. And it's amazing how much information and video. Daniel yesterday was talking about access. Well, we've got a whole course on accessing how to build a pond and go across the dam instead of putting a culvert in the bottom. So you move the same amount of dirt, but now you have a pond and an access instead of just a culvert that's going to wash out and no hydrology. So anyway, just a shameless little plug there. The point is, there is lots of information out there that's unconventional. If you want to know what to do, go get information from someone who's doing what you would like to do. Don't get information from someone who just got alphabet soup behind their names and never was successful at it, and now they're academically telling you what to do. Number 3. And finally, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing poorly first. All of us grew up with this matriarch usually in our heads. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. No, grandma was wrong. The truth is, if it's worth doing poorly first. I mean, you go to a Thanksgiving family, get together and everybody's chit-chatting and all, the latest edition, little, Emily Sue, she's whatever, 9, 10 months, right? She's crawling around on her diapers and all this stuff, and all the adults are sitting there talking. Little Emily Sue, she climbs over to a chair, crawls over to a chair, and she climbs up on the leg of it. She kind of stands there, kind of toddling, and probably her mother sees her first, says, "Oh, look at Emily, this is the first time she stood up." Of course, all the adults, they look at Emily Sue. Emily Sue, suddenly she realizes she's the center of attention, and she freaks out, she loses her grip, she falls down in her diaper. What do all the adults do? No, they don't do that. They come and say, "Emily Sue, if you can't walk any better than that, just quit." That's what comes in our head as adults. And we come with this stigma to new with this, if it's worth doing right, and we're petrified of failure. And right now, today, I put a hand on every one of you and give you license to fail, to try, and I hope you'll leave here and go home to your bathroom mirror. Everybody's got a mirror on their bathroom, right? You look in that mirror. I want you to pull your diaper up and look in your eyes deeply and say, if it's worth doing poorly first. We don't walk well first. We don't talk well first. We don't poop well. Well, I guess we poop well. We just don't know where to put it. We don't do anything well first, right? And so I give you license to do it poorly first. That's how you develop mastery over time.
So what did you learn? What did you learn in Rebecca's class?
She's way better than...
What did you learn?
I learned a lot about health.
What else?
Don't be putting that in my face.
It's too late. It's already there. What else? I didn't get to see it.
Rebecca
I was too busy.
was really good. I really liked watching her talk about health and what they've been through and the oils. I don't know, there was so much stuff I kept writing. I'll have to sit down, like 3 pages of notes.
Cool, good.
So I'll just have to sit down and reread everything, and because as I was writing, she was going to the next thing, and so it was a lot to take in.
Yeah,
but
cool.
It was very informative.
Cool.
So.
I didn't get to see it. I was too busy at the raffle drawing. And we won a 50-pound bag of chicken feed, and I had to pack it about a mile to the damn car.
Chickens are gonna love you for it, though.
Yeah, they should. I don't think they're worth that much. I could have bought a bag.
That was a big bag.
I know, but I carried it all the way to the car.
Oh
There was 2 or 3 of them golf carts past me, but none of them stopped.
You're kidding.
You can't make that crap up. No, they looked, but they didn't. It was just them kids. It's not a big deal, but it was funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so cool.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I gave you the tickets to run over to the barn.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd have won some.
I was hoping we'd win
I
more garlic.
Well, I wasn't worried about the lids. I was wanting to win I was hoping we'd win some McMurray or a
chicken tractor.
The chicken tractor, the poultry netting, or something like that. That's what I was hoping for. But
I thought when you said we won, I thought.
No, I had a picture of it.
Well, see, the picture didn't come through first.
Okay, I got you.
And I was like, oh my gosh, there's so much you can get into, into one picture.
Just yesterday it was like 9,000 degrees and you could have been in shorts and a t-shirt. Today it's cold out.
Yeah, I had gloves on this morning.
This weather's terrible. Yeah, she did have gloves on.
Yeah, I did.
So we're going to walk around a little bit. I don't think we got another talk we're going to listen to till 2:30.
Unless you want to see the question and the answer.
It's the same stuff every year. I'm not. We've
Yeah.
seen them 3 times already.
Yeah.
So we'll probably go back and watch Pork Ron's thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But right now we're just going to walk around.
Yep. And stay warm.
Which I like that.
Did you know that you can can meat? I didn't know that until last year. I thought that was like, you mean like spam? Like, what, really? I don't know if I want spam. Spam is... Anyways, y'all, I've been running 1,000 miles per hour. I want to take my time. Right now, I am too tired. I talk to too many people. But guess what? I am grateful to be here. I really do feel more connected to God when I'm in service to him in this capacity. And that's something that prior to a life of recovery that I didn't realize I was capable of. I didn't realize I was capable of actually doing selfless acts of service and kindness. And so thank y'all for being here. Y'all could have went to see Jeff Rhodes or some other person and whatever, and God bless them. But here's the thing. When you're in pork rind, we are rowdy, are we not? Yeah! I want y'all to be so loud and obnoxious that everyone else, they're going to be jealous that they didn't come here today. Amen? All right. Oh, good. Well, if you don't know me, my name is Pork Ryan. They call me the Pork Evangelist. I go all over the place to teach and preach the gospel, but part of how I do that is through the context of pig farming. God used pig farming to humble my heart. I was arrogant, boastful, very proud, and the only animal that could break all of that kind of misconception and unreality was pigs. Because for the first time, I met something more stubborn than me. Right?
And it's the end of another one. This was over for the year. Just watched Pork Rind. Last show, last speaker.
It was
Did you
very
enjoy him?
good. Yes,
I
very
liked
funny.
him. He was pretty good. He was funny. I
Definitely knew his stuff about pigs.
I recorded his whole thing more for our notes, but I'll probably put some on. We seen Joel this morning.
That was awesome.
Sean and Beth Doherty again.
And I saw Rebeca
And
Rhodes.
Heather saw Rebecca. I would say, I don't know. I still like watching Joel. I like Pork Rind too. And Sean and Beth do pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I can't complain about any of them that we had watched.
No.
We watched Sean and Beth yesterday.
They all said different stuff about different topics and stuff you don't really think about.
Right. Yeah, it was all pretty good though.
Lots of notes.
Yep. Did win a 50-pound bag of chicken feed, which was a good thing.
Awesome.
Other than I had to pack it a mile to get it to the car. Other than that, it was an excellent day.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Chickens will love you for it.
As long as they make some good eggs, I don't care.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
So we're heading home.
2 hours.
2 hour
drive.
2 hour drive. We'll be home before dark, I'm sure.
Well, I hope so. I need to see my chickens.
Right. I'm tired.
Yes.
Lots
Lots of walking.
Yeah, good bit of walking. We didn't walk a whole lot. It's pretty small fairgrounds, really.
True. It's just mainly from the parking to get to the fairgrounds.
Right. That's the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is further than anything else.
Yeah.
In the car, driving for an hour, get it on the road.
Yeah.
Not quite that, but it's a long ways out here.
They put us back in Booneyville.
Oh, we was back in Booneyville, no doubt. No doubt today we was. There's still a lot of people over there. They wanted everybody cleared out by 3:45.
Yeah.
And it's 4 o'clock now. They want to clean up and get out of there themselves, so we didn't leave quite at 3:45, but
Right. She's got your fig tree.
yeah, they had a lot of fig trees and they sold a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them getting carried out here today, but I don't know. We pushing the zone. I don't have an issue pushing the zone, but that'd have been a zone and a half to push. I don't know if I really want to try it.
Price.
Yeah, for $75.
One, the lady we was sitting beside had Pork Rind. They're the last one. She, I asked her where she was from, and she said Northern California. I thought, holy cow. They flew into Georgia and wanted to drive up from Georgia so they could look at the scenery and decide where they wanted to move to up on this side of the U.S. and I thought, okay.
Yeah. I can't blame them for wanting to move.
No.
We met some really nice
If they're
people.
moving for the right reasons.
Right. Yeah. She's pretty quiet there. She didn't talk much. We met a really nice couple from Utah earlier.
Very nice.
I never caught their names, but we talked to them for probably a half hour this morning.
He was a police officer and she was a dispatcher.
Yeah. They retire in 1 more year, I think.
1 year.
Yeah.
They're on the downslope of the last year.
Fairground Road.
Yeah. So they're looking to move. They're going to move somewhere. They're in northern Utah. They want to move like Arkansas or
Hopefully up our way.
Alabama somewhere. Yeah, well, hopefully, but the way they talk, they're going to move down
Yeah.
in the southern part of the U.S.
But you can come visit us.
Yep, you sure can.
You're more than welcome
More
to
than
come
welcome.
by and see us, and
Yep, anytime.
we'll take you out,
Heck yeah.
show you the scenes.
Yep. We met.
The scenery.
Scenery, yeah. There ain't much scenes there. But,
No. But lots of mountains to look at.
oh, yeah. Lots of mountains where we are. For sure.